might be saved, you might be reborn, you might own a car with a big loud horn. Maybe it's just news on your television, or it might be God trying to get your attention. You an engineer working on the farm, or a Casanova with a whole lot of charm. Might be a mouse living in your kitchen, or it might be God trying to get your attention. Well, it might sound bad, well, it might sound good, might be made of steel, might be made of wood. Maybe it's just news on your television, or it might be God trying to get your attention. Well, it might be in the church house, or it might be on the street. One way or another, every soul is gonna meet. Well, it might be in the city, it might be in the town. Let me tell you, brother's gonna find some high ground. Well, you might be deaf, well, you might be blind, but God will put that message right there in your mind. Might look like a plan or a coalition, or it might be God trying to get your attention. Yeah! You might be deaf, or you might be dumb, but you'll get the answer when the answer comes. Might just be news on your television, or it might be God trying to get your attention. Well, it might be God trying to get your attention. Well, it might be God trying to get your attention.
Good morning. That woke us all up, didn't it? I felt my toes tapping there. Thank you, Matt and Becky. And just to share a little bit about them, this month is their 20th anniversary of singing together, of making music together. So that's just wish them a happy anniversary when you get a chance. So welcome to the light and the love that is Unity of South Sound. My name is David Sandalhill, and it's my honor to welcome you here on this Sunday morning celebration service. We hold that you're not here by accident today, but by divine appointment. Unity provides a positive path for spiritual living. We teach inspiring, practical spirituality, something that you will experience in each Sunday lesson to enhance your personal journey of spiritual unfoldment. If you have any questions, concerns, or joys to share, please contact our office or visit our website at www.unityofsouthsound.org. At this time, we also invite you to put your cell phones into airplane mode. And now we invite you to relax, reconnect, and center in the truth of who we are. Will you please join me in saying our opening affirmation? There is only one presence and one power active in my life and in the universe, God, goodness, omnipotence. And our mission statement, inspired by the divine as an inclusive spiritual community, we explore and express our highest potential. And our vision statement, present and centered in divine love, we co-create a peaceful and awakened world. And our core values, we are love, joy, abundance, and spirit-guided. And now Reverend Megan will lead us in an opening prayer.
Well, today is a day of fun and play, And we can be grateful for the cloud cover so we won't be too hot when we go off to our picnic. I know there's many already there setting up. And so we just want to continue to be in the vibration of harmony as everything in the world comes into that alignment that supports the highest and best good for all beings everywhere. We light the light that is the light. Okay, got turned all the way off. There we go. And just take a moment to breathe in and just feel the light that is ignited within you. The light that sometimes we forget, we think it's dim, but yet it really is just waiting for us to put attention on it. So we breathe in that awareness and we feel that igniting of that spark, the God particle within each of us that allows us to awaken into the divinity, that Christ expression that is just waiting to be expressed in the world. So today, as we move through our activities, just consider what is mine to do to ignite that spark and make a difference in everything I think, say, and do. And let us send that awareness out into the global community, where we see everyone, no matter where they are, no matter what's going on, that they awaken and perhaps see things from a new perspective. Recognize that we are all one in this, and we all just want to experience life in the positive, abundant way that we are offered. And so sitting in that awareness, we are grateful in everything we think, say, and do, and so it is. Amen.
Welcome to our newcomers and live streamers. We want to take a moment to thank all of you who may be joining us for the first time in person or online. Thank you for sharing your consciousness and your love with us. If you're here in person, we invite you to pick up a welcome packet in one of our information tables, which contains helpful information about our ministry. We also encourage you to sign our guest book so we know who you are. We affirm and trust that people who come to Unity will feel at home. And as we engage in getting to know each other, we will see you here again. Wherever you are in your journey of faith, you are welcome here, for we honor and respect the choices your soul makes on its spiritual journey. Now to all of our newcomers and live streamers and friends joining us this morning, we want to share our Unity blessing. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divinity you are. And now I would invite you, if you're able, to stand and join with our song leaders, Candace Roback and Reverend Megan, for a congregational singing.
So we're going to sing our mission and vision song this morning. We are inspiring, we are inclusive, a spiritual community, exploring and expressing our highest potential, in tune with our divinity. Sing love, sing joy, abundance. We are spirit guided. Sing love, sing joy, abundance. We are spirit guided. We are present. We are centered in divine love. We come together and celebrate a peaceful and awakened world. Sing love, sing joy, abundance. We are spirit guided. Sing love, sing joy, abundance. We are spirit guided. Sing love, sing joy, abundance. We are spirit guided. Sing love, sing joy, abundance. We are spirit guided. Yeah.
Please take a brief moment to greet those around you with the Namaste community greeting, and especially take a moment to reach out to someone you haven't met before. If you're not a hugger, give a Namaste bow, or reach out to shake someone's hand. To all present, Namaste. I behold the divinity you are. Namaste. We invite you to find your way back to your seat as we begin our next song.
We see ourselves as the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of love. I hold you in my heart. You are my family. You are the face of love. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. And you are.
Our inspirational reading today comes from the Daily Word from September 5th, 2010, The Power of Love. I claim the greatest power, the power of love. Pardon me for just a minute. I can't see anymore. In the world around me, there are many forms of power, and yet, though I am in this world, I am not of it. Regardless of outward appearances of wealth, strength, or authority, the power of love is greater than any power in the world. I turn my attention to the presence and the power of God's love that moves in and through me. I give up fear and hate in order to know the fullness of God's love. With faith, I am able to love even those who seem to be my adversaries. Love is the harmonizer, unifying people one to another. With love, I see the nothingness of petty differences and the power of cooperation and unity. I give expression to the overflowing love of God within me. I say to you that listen, love your enemies, Luke 6:27. And now Reverend Megan will lead us in a time of meditation.
Thank you, David. As we prepare to take that journey within, to know the truth of who we are, let's just sing the face of God one more time through. And as you do, maybe look to somebody next to you and really look into their eyes to see the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. Let's sing it one more time. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. I am the face of God. So let us take that awareness into this time and allowing the prayer bowl to ignite that vibration within you. So begin to gently breathe in this energy. We gently turn our awareness within, closing our outer eye to the world around us. We might open our inner vision to see the truth, to feel it, to discern it, to know it at every level of my beingness. We just continue to breathe in the vibration of the energy of life, allowing it to relax our mind, to open our heart, to allow our soul to just be in this moment with each other, and gently let go of any concerns, any activity of your mind, that monkey mind that distracts us so. Just bring your awareness back into the mantra, I am the face of God. I am in the face of God. And I feel that relaxation wash over my physical body, every little cell in my jaw and my neck and my shoulders. Just feel it relax down through your arms and your torso. As you exhale, just breathe it out through your feet. We allow ourselves to move from our head into our heart space, to take that journey into that sanctuary within you, where you can know and experience the truth of who you are. And so in this moment, I invite you to bring yourself into this space where you can see yourself for who you are, and to look deeply into your own eyes in this moment, beyond the physical self, but just into the light of the I, and affirm, I am the face of God. I see it in myself in this moment. I am the face of God. It is a part of me. It is who I am. And as you allow yourself to affirm that truth, to know who you are at the core of your being, the divinity that is the essence of God that is breathing you in this moment, you allow yourself to know the truth of who you are, the powerful, amazing potential of God waiting to be expressed in and through and as you. And so in a moment of silence, allow yourself to just be present, continuing to affirm as you see yourself, I am the face of God with every breath I take. I breathe in and I know. I breathe out and I express. For I have discerned and realized in this moment of time, I am the face of God. I am the body of God. I am the expression of God. And when I allow myself to be that authentic, beautiful light that I am, I claim my power and I am in joy. And so we open our eyes in the wonderment of discovery, of the awareness of who we are. And I invite you, as you go through the day and the next day, to look deeply at everyone that you connect with, to see the face of God in them, and allow yourself to connect in that way and see what happens. I think it'll be wonderful. And so it is. Amen.
I see the beauty in you. I see the power in you. I see the greatness in you, and so it is. I see the child in you. I see the sweetness in you. I see the softness in you, and so it is. I can see it right there before me. I can feel it deep in my soul. I just know that you are an angel full of magic and power and pure sweet love. I see the goodness in you. I see the wisdom in you. I see the strength in you, and so it is. I see the joy that's in you. I see a light shining through. I see the love that is you, and so it is. I can see it right there before me. I can feel it deep in my soul. I just know it. You are an angel full of magic and power and full sweet love. I see the grace that's in you. I see the courage in you. I see the heart in you, and so it is. I see the beauty in you. I see the power in you. I see the greatness in you, and so it is. Here's where we help each other out. I'm going to sing a line, and if you wouldn't mind singing it back, and we'll see the beautiful superpowers in each other. You can sing it to yourself, or to your neighbor, or to us. So it is. I see the beauty in you.
I see the beauty in you.
I see the power in you.
I see the power in you.
I see the greatness in you.
I see the greatness in you.
I see the goodness in you.
I see the goodness in you.
I see the wisdom in you.
I see the wisdom in you.
I see your strength, your strength. I see the
Strength in you.
I see your joy, joy, joy. I
See the joy in you.
I see your light shining.
I see your light shining through.
I see the love that's in you.
I see the love in you.
I see the grace that's in you.
I see the grace that's in you.
I
I see the courage in you. I see the courage in you. I see the heart in you. I see the heart in you. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is.
Thank you, Matt and Becky. I love that song. It's a Karen Drucker song. It was perfect. Lovely. So, you can't see it right now, but have you ever wished that you had superpowers? To be superhuman with the ability to overcome any challenge in life and just overcome it all. You saw that image at the beginning. It's like a little kid is standing there, and then the shadow behind him, he's got a little cape on, and behind is a superhero. That is inherently what we are. You know, it is said we all need reminders and moments of inspirations to help us better grasp who we are and how we can contribute. How we contribute to the world around us. Understanding and realizing that your true power and potential, moving yourself out of thought and into action, is possible. And that potential is awakened when we discover our superpower and intentionally live from it. That's what I want to share this morning, what I want to dive into a little bit more this morning. According to the great metaphysician Dr. Seuss, who I think is really wise to turn to sometimes, he says, "Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you." But do we really know the real you, the real me, the power of you, the superpower inherently within you? Do you live from that awareness all the time? There's another powerful quote, one of my favorites, offered by Friedrich Nietzsche from his preface to the Genealogy of Morals. It says, "We are unknown, we knowers, ourselves to ourselves. That has its own good reason. We have never searched for ourselves. How should it then come to pass that we should ever find ourselves?" How many of us do live our authentic selves? Do we even take time to ponder what it might look and feel like? Or take that step into that inner journey to discover it? It was St. Augustine that said, "Men go abroad to wonder at the heights of the mountain, at the huge waves of the sea, at the long courses of the rivers, at the vast compass of the ocean, at the circular motions of the stars, and they pass by themselves without wondering." When one thinks about that, it's rather tragic. We more often wonder, who are we, or who is this person? We ask each other, what do you do? We live in the world of labels. We say our titles, our jobs, our position in life. We put on our personas to each other, the masks that we wear to show what our role is that we're playing in any given moment, of who we are, and never consider, what am I? For our who is not our what. Did you know that? Our who is not our what. Richard and Mary Alice Chafoya, authors of The Quest, A Journey of Spiritual Rediscovery book, suggest that every time we put on a mask, anytime we play a role that is not authentic, anytime we feel the need to hide behind a mask of who we are, we hide from ourselves and others what we are. It's like that caterpillar, you know, when he looked up in the sky and saw the butterfly and said, "You'll never catch me up in one of those things." And maybe we look at others that we say have a superpower, or our heroes that we worship, and say, "I could never be like that." We often don't see what we are, even when we're looking right at it. but we can't hide from what we really are forever. The caterpillar thought who he was a caterpillar. But what he was a butterfly waiting to become the superpower of his soul. There's a little story called Be Yourself, and see if you can relate. Ever since I was a little kid, I didn't want to be me. I wanted to be like Billy Whittleton, and Billy Whittleton didn't even like me. I walked like he talked, he walked, I talked like he talked. I signed up for the same high school he signed up for, which was why Billy Whittleton changed. He began to hang around Herbie Vanderman, and he walked like Herbie Vanderman. He talked like Herbie Vanderman. He mixed me up. I began to walk and talk like Billy Whittleton, who was walking and talking like Herbie Vanderman. And then it dawned on me that Herbie Vanderman walked and talked like Joey Haverland. And Joey Haverland walked and talked like Corky Sabinson. And so here I am walking and talking like Billy Whittleton's imitation of Herbie Vanderman's version of Joey Haverland, trying to walk and talk like Corky Sabinson. And who do you think Corky Sabinson is always walking and talking like? Well, of all people, Dopey Wellington. That little pest who walks and talks just like me. We spend so much time trying to be someone else, thinking they have some superpower that we don't have, that we can't even see the wonder of what we really are, that others want to be. Others want to be us. So isn't what we really want is to fit in and maybe feel special? So we use labels to find a place to fit and feel good about ourselves. What we're really like is like a wave from the ocean. The wave comes from the ocean, a unique and individual expression of a vast and infinite and powerful source. It is a part of the ocean just like we are a part of God, the face of God. Born of the ocean but not the ocean, we are just as much a part of God's universe and His infinite, powerful, creative energy. So who we are is our personality, our ever-changing persona, the human part of us. But the what of us is our individuality, our what reflects the nature of God, our true self, and our true power. As Jesus said in Mark 4:11, to you has been given the secret of the kingdom of God. The secret is what we are. The Christ expressing in and through and as us our divinity. And when we awaken to what we are expressing the image and likeness of what we name God. The power and the source of life, the vibrational energy that creates life, our secret superpower. Did you know that? You have a secret superpower. So the truth is, we have each been bestowed within us this supply of energy, limited only by our ability to discover and develop it. In body, mind, and spirit, we are endowed with the capabilities far greater than we ever might realize. This potential is intrinsic to the very being of you, who you are. It is your superpower, and there are 12 aspects that make up that power. They are faith, imagination, will, understanding, order, power, wisdom, love, strength, zeal, renunciation, and life. Jesus called these 12 powers forth when he called his disciples to join him, and they each represent the attributes of our own superpower, the awakened divinity within all beings. And he expressed perfectly his spiritual attributes, his superpowers. So, and he invited us to follow him, to emulate him, so that we can each and every one of us demonstrate our superpowers. One of Jesus' last instructions to others was, "The one who believes in me will also do the works that I do, and in fact, will do greater works than these." We've heard that from the book of John 14. He was referring to our superpower waiting to be called forth and intentionally expressed to manifest our potential. To recognize and develop these qualities, all the aspects of our superpower within us, we can study and observe them, relate to their presence in our physical body, because each one has a location that's aligned with an organ of vibrational energy that activates it, and then heighten them through prayer and practice. That is the spiritual teaching through Unity's 12 Power program that Charles Fillmore, our co-founder, realized. And consciously applying then these powers will raise our level of awareness and our life experience. Isn't that what we really want? And we look outside of ourselves to find it, and yet the power has always been there within us. So as we awaken our divine endowment, we are literally calling forth the positive, powerful current of the unlimited God idea within you, your superpower. We are an idea of the God creative energy. So it is to our benefit to study and explore each power in detail, its significance, location in the body, the disciple associated with it, to be able to activate it as an integral part of our wholeness. And using an affirmation to empower and quicken each attribute into action during our prayer time will enhance your practice. It will accelerate the practice, along with considering additional action steps to achieve spiritual attunement. Now, this may not be new, but it's a good reminder because we don't always think about it. We've studied these 12 powers in the past in depth, and for those attending our picnic today, we will be engaging in a 12-power game to realize and know our superpowers when realized within us, and you will each receive a 12-power deck at the end of the game that you can take home with you that will be sort of like this. There'll be a card for each power with some information on it, and that you can use it as your guide for your spiritual practice. And if you want to study more on your own, I recommend the more current book, Divine Audacity, Dare to be the Light of the World by Linda Martella-Whitsitt, because she very clearly integrates how to use those powers in your life. You know, I believe that this process of awakening into what we are, just like the caterpillar transforming into the butterfly, is a part of the divine order of our life journey. It is a part of why we're here. It's intentional for us to take that journey within. And if it was too easy, we may not appreciate the gift or be willing to stretch ourselves to our spiritual growth and development. I mean, I know I always look for what's the best way that will get me to my goal the quickest, right? And then I discover whatever it is that I need to do, I have to be consistent with the practice, or I'll lose the edge. I'll somehow forget what it was that I was discovering. So it seems to correlate with the Hindu story of why the gods hid the power of the universe in human beings so that they would not use it for destruction. You've probably heard it, but it's a good reminder. One god said, "Let us hide it on the top of the highest mountain." But they decided man would eventually scale that highest mountain and find the great power. Another god said, "Let us hide this power at the bottom of the sea." Again, it was decided that man would eventually explore the depths of the sea. The third god suggested, "Well, let's hide the great power of the universe in the middle of the earth." But they realized that man would someday conquer that region too. And finally, the wisest of all gods said, "I know what to do. Let us hide the great power of the universe within man. He will never think to look for it there." According to this fable, they did hide the power of the universe within man, and it's still there to this day. And furthermore, they were right. Few human beings, or the majority of us, have never realized that the great power of the universe, the power to either destroy or tear down, but also to heal and to build up, the superpower of life, it lies within us, and we choose how to use it. So our job is to be willing to take that journey into finding ourselves, our true and authentic self, and to really claim that power courageously, confidently, And once we understand our true nature, we open ourselves up to that divine enfoldment of our authentic self, the secret of the kingdom of God, our ultimate superpower resource. Isn't it nice to know that I can be a super being in the world in everything I think, say, and do? I just have to claim it, to exercise it, to practice it. So our journey is about knowing our who is not our what, but that who we are can be an expression of what we are. When we awaken to our true nature, our Christ expression, that's the name that we call the divinity, that is the God expression in us. We begin to express more authentically to what we are. It is not giving up who we are, but becoming a greater expression of what we are and the roles that we choose to play in life. Our what enhances the personality of us, for it is our superpower in action. So remember, the personality part of who we are is changeable. We get to decide who that is. We can choose to play any role that we want in life, be anything that we want. But when we enhance that role by expressing what we are through it, we play a greater role, a more successful role, a more expansive role. And we allow the boundaries of who we are to expand and grow. We integrate who we are into what we are. The Tao Te Ching suggests, he who knows others is wise. He who knows himself is enlightened. So to be enlightened is to realize our inner superpower and to truly live from it. What are you? Are you willing to explore that authentic self? To allow your who to express your what? Here's some things that you might consider doing to activate that. This week, prepare for transformation by being true to yourself, really being true. Examine your thoughts for love and kindness and understanding. Are they coming through from your spiritual essence, your divine power, or are they coming through from an old, conditioned human persona, human mind patterns? Keep a monitor on your emotions. Observe your feelings throughout the day. Make adjustments as needed to keep yourself positive and loving. Access those 12 superpower aspects to express your true self. And as a reminder what they are faith, imagination, will, understanding, zeal or enthusiasm is another way to say it, power, love, wisdom, order, strength, renunciation, and life. All those things are aspects of your God self. So at the end of the day, ask yourself, how authentic was I? How well did you reflect the real you, the superpower you? For our willingness to participate in the process of reconciling the conflicts within us allows for our identity to shift from our personality to our individuality, our higher self, our superpower. This is the journey into wholeness, to the beauty of you. Our journey into finding ourselves, of claiming our power. It's right there, waiting for us. So know your who is not your what, but together you are something even greater. Take time to activate your 12 superpowers, the powerful attributes within that awaken and live your divinity, your wholeness, your super powerful self, while enjoying your journey of self-discovery along the way. Because it is a continuous journey. We will find new ways to express our power. So be open and aware and awakened to it. And I might plant a little seed also, just to get you excited about participating in our upcoming Faith of Action book study program that we'll be starting on the first Sunday in October. The book, This Is Your Life, Discover Your Power, Claim Your Wholeness, and Heal Your Life, a new book by Linda Martella-Whitsitt, that will use the foundational teachings of the 12 superpowers to discover the internal and unbreakable you, She said it's a journey in discovering who you really are and what you can really be. Clearly a perfect follow-up from today. So remember, today you are youer than you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. So let's awaken our superpower now. And come play with us as soon as the service is over. God bless.
I am Batman. Remembering that finding our superpower is an inside job through prayer, meditation, and reflection. Thank you, Reverend Megan. At this time, we'd like to invite our ushers forward to prepare for our love offering, and Matt and Becky to prepare for their next song. This is the time in our service where we have the opportunity to share our financial blessings with this community in demonstration of the prosperity law of giving and receiving. There are many ways to do so. You can go to our website and click the donate button to discover the many easy ways you can securely give. We encourage you to consider setting up your consistent, intentional giving as a monthly or weekly automatic gift so it will never be missed. Contact our office if you have any questions on how. If you intend to give here in person this morning, there are offering envelopes in the back of the pews for your convenience. Please drop your envelope or gift offering into the offering plate as it's passed down your row. If you've signed up and send a recurring gift to Unity of South Sound, we invite you to place the green blessing card that is in the holder in front of your seat into the offering plate as it goes by. This offers you a tangible representation of your recurring donation to Unity of South Sound, so you may consciously join us in blessing your gift. Whichever way you offer your financial blessings, we hold these gifts in this moment in our hands and in our hearts, and we affirm together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am in perfect balance and flow with the universal tides of giving and receiving, and we are truly blessed. Amen.
So, Becky gave me, go ahead, keep playing. Becky gave me a monitor for my emotions. She's setting one up, but for some reason it's a baby monitor, so I'm not sure. There is just one presence, just one light, shining in the world like a beacon in the night. There is just one power we all can share, one great power everywhere. One great power, one great love, big as the ocean and the skies up above. One great spirit waiting in prayer. There is one great power everywhere. There is one great power everywhere. There's just one purpose, there is just one spark, burning in the Nile like a candle in the dark. There is just one chorus we all can sing. One great power, let it ring. One great power, one great love, big as the ocean and the skies up above. One great spirit waiting in prayer. There is one great power everywhere. There is one great power everywhere. All right, it's call and response time because that seems to be a theme between our songs. So just say what I say. There is one great power.
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 There is one great power. One great power everywhere. Do that again. There is one great power.
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 Great power.
One great power.
One great power.
There is one great power, one great power everywhere. Revive me. Okay, there is just one presence, just one spark, shining in the world like a beacon in the night. There is just one power we all can share, one great power everywhere. There is one great power, one great love, big as the ocean and the skies up above. One great spirit waiting in prayer. There is one great power everywhere. There is one great power everywhere. There is one great power everywhere.
Today is our Sacred Service Sunday, and I'd like to invite Reverend Megan up to share with everybody.
Well, I realize that a lot of people are over at the park already, and maybe some are planning just to go straight there. So I'm not sure how many we have, but I wanted to acknowledge anybody that helped us with Porch Fest. So if you are here, please come forward. And I know I want to acknowledge, and I'm just going to bless everybody that has been part of any kind of community outreach to our ministry this year. Come on up. Kelly, I know you were there. And Stacy, where did she go? She might be out helping to load some stuff. And thank you for being a blessing. I'm going to take these with me and find people at the picnic to pass them out to. But, you know, this is an opportunity for us to bring awareness, the importance of being of sacred service to our spiritual community. And that every time you step up to do something when we have a need, it makes a difference. Because this ministry exists because of each of you. And collaboratively, it can't just be because you have a minister. You know, I help to guide and direct, but it's an invitation, and we have new invitations that are going to be coming up. So listen and watch if it speaks to you. Even if you have a question about how you might serve, reach out, send an email to the office. We'll follow up with you and let you know. There is a brochure of Sacred Service that shows all of our teams that are at the information tables every week, so pick one of those up. You know, and just see what resonates in your heart. Each of you have special skills and training and experience, and those gifts are meant to be expressed. So we like to create opportunity for you to do that here. And so we are grateful. So Kelly and everyone else that has served in some community outreach this summer, I know there's many of you. Let's just bless you together. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divinity you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We have a few announcements to highlight for you this morning, and we'd like you to know that you can keep up to date on all of our Sunday services and events by subscribing to our weekly newsletter, The E-Blast. You can subscribe on our website events page. Know that your information will be safe and secure on this site and will never be shared. Today is the annual picnic of Unity of South Sound. After our service, we'll gather at Franklin Park for a delightful community picnic until 3 p.m. If you need the address, we have it on the information table so you can take a picture of it or write it down. Unity of South Sound is providing grilled hot dogs, brats, vegan dogs, condiments, lemonade, and paper products. All you need to bring are your favorite side dishes, your preferred beverage, and a comfy lawn chair. There will be a variety of activities for both kids and adults, including a drumming circle, bring your drum to join in, and a labyrinth walk, even a spray ground to cool off. Maybe not today. Come join us for an afternoon of food, fun, and fellowship. We can't wait to see you there. Celebration of Life. This is a special celebration of life for a recently transitioned ministry member, Herlinda Garcia. On August 25th, everyone is invited to attend a gathering in the sanctuary about 11:30 a.m. after the Sunday service for a short service and sharing of our stories and memories of Herlinda. A simple lemonade and cookie reception will follow in Wesley Hall. Facilitators of study groups for fall, Reverend Megan.
Yep, there's a couple of things I just want to bring to your attention. As I mentioned, we're going to be starting a fall book study. Our Faith in Action will be the first week in October, but in order to have our study groups, we need facilitators. So we're beginning the call. We'd like to have 5 or 6 at least facilitators that are willing to lead a study group over the 7 weeks of the book study. There is a guide that is provided and training for facilitators. And the facilitators get to choose the day and the time in the week, and if they want to do it via Zoom, online, or in person. We hope to have a mix of each to satisfy everyone so that a majority of our members can participate in some way. So next week we'll have more of a formal sign up, but if you are thinking about being a facilitator, let me know or let Amy know, send a message to the office. We'd love to talk to you. I also want to give a shout out that we had a special donation to help out with our internet. Amy was able to get the equipment. I'm not even going to tell you what it's called because it won't matter to you and I can't remember what it is, but it enhanced our internet so that we can have more stability for those that are online and to feel like we can count on it now. And so we're really grateful and thank you for the donation that helped cover the cost of that equipment. We're really, really grateful. And one more thing I want to plant a seed for as we're moving forward into our fall program is we are going to be doing a silent auction. So we're ready to start receiving donations to support the auction. This is going to be our prosperity funding event of the year. Our goal is to raise at least $30,000 to cover that gap that we have between our income and our budget expenses, knowing that the prosperity of the universe is out there. And we want to invite people outside of our community. This is a great opportunity. So we will be having a formal form that as you find a donation, you have something to offer, we will ask you to fill it out. So we'll put in all the details of it, and that should be up and running in about a week. But I wanted to plant seeds so that you can start thinking about things you might want to donate. We are at this time not really wanting to welcome gift baskets, but more significant items. We already have 2 Seahawk tickets donated for the San Francisco game, I think the end of November, so that's exciting. So it's all of you that's going to make this wonderful stuff happen. Seeds are being planted for manifestation. And you'll be getting a deck of these cards if you want to play the 12 Power game at our picnic today.
And now let's welcome in our children. And now let's bless these God lights. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divinity you are. Parents, if you have young children up here, come on up and take their hands. Don't forget to check out our information tables with all the opportunities for engagement within Unity of South Sound. Now let's stand if you're able and hold hands high as we first affirm our prayer for protection, leading into singing our peace song, sending peace out into the entire world.
The light of God surrounds us. I am the light. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love. The power of God protects us. I am the power. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever God is, I am. And we are one. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment, peace and harmony. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Today, and we'll see you at the picnic.